Hello everybody and welcome back to my Pokemon Red 721 Randomized Nuzlocke Challenge. Now, if you notice, it's been a while since I posted and I have good reason for that. Before I go into that, let's check out our team because it's been a while since I've played this. I know last episode we beat Misty, and I know that this episode we're supposed to be getting a lot of encounters. And all we have is Stash, Marcy, and OK. And Stash is our Alakazam, and his moves are Double Slap, Wrap, Mirror Move, and Vice Grip. I remembered all those except Double Slap. Marcy is our Malamar, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. With Rock Throw, Shadow Punch, Drain Punch, and Confusion. And our last Pokemon is, how can I forget OK, the Vivillon. He's rocking the Ice Punch, Fire Blast, Bullet Punch, and something else. Defense Curl. I wanted to say Defense Curl, but I didn't want to get it wrong. So, yeah, at least I remember Vivillon. But I remember last time we lost our Typhlosion, whose name was Fuji, to a Self-Destruct, I believe, and we lost our Wooper, whose name was Swagsire, to something. No. Fuji died to a Head Smash, and Wooper died to a Self-Destruct, of course, because all our Pokemon have to die from Self-Destruct. That part I do remember. So this episode is going to be basically catching encounters. We're going to go to the next town, we're going to fight those trainers that we have to fight to get there. Then we're going to go to the Pokemon Center, get our stuff, and that'll be that. The game stopped. That's weird. Hello game? Okay, there it goes. I don't know why I decided to. Oh, there it goes again. Okay, well. It's doing that every time I try to fast forward, because I figured we could just skip this little place, but I guess we're not doing that. So let me explain to you why I sort of forgot where we were in this little playthrough and where the videos have been. So my computer decided, hey, let's do an update. And I was like, alright, sure, I'm down with that. Oh snap. I don't want to battle this guy, but I also don't want to risk running into the grass. How many Pokeballs do we have? We got 13. I mean, I guess we can just risk getting an encounter. But yeah, we'll do that. Okay, yeah. Good. We didn't get. I don't want to get my encounters just yet, but we're gonna have to fight these guys anyway. So, anyway, as I was saying, my computer wanted to update, and I was like, alright, cool, I'm down with that. And I thought I had enough battery for it to last the update. I just unplugged it, it was just on full battery, but apparently got drained very fast, and it like shut off midway through the update. This dude's got a Quilava, just to remind us that we lost Fuji. Thank you for that, buddy. We're just gonna wrap this fool. I don't want to deal with any nonsense. Not after just going back, but it turned off in the middle of the update, and it sort of messed my computer up. I opened it up again, and it was like, we gotta restore to the previous update. I was like, alright, that's cool and everything, but it never did, and just sort of turned off by itself. I had it plugged in, but it sort of turned off by itself, and I was sort of stuck in a state of... I was stuck in this BIOS menu, it's called, and it's basically like, I forget, I'm not going to go into the technicalities of it, but I was stuck in this thing called the BIOS menu. I couldn't like actually get on my computer, and my computer is basically like bricked, if you know that term. It's a term that's used when technical stuff like your phone and stuff basically becomes unusable, and you're stuck in a loop or something, whatever. Basically, it's unusable. So I actually had to... I was like freaking out over this because school had just started. I need my computer because I had online classes and all that. I was freaking out. I ended up having to find a friend who had Windows computer. I had to go on Microsoft, download a Windows ISO to a USB flash drive, and reinstall Windows through that. And even when I did that, it did you just say pip Prinplup? We'll stay in anyway. But even after I did that, my computer was acting up. It was still acting up, it was still bad. And I just spent the last week trying to fix it. I finally got it fixed. It's still a bit like not perfect. Like it runs a little slower than usual. I gotta figure that out. but it runs enough for me to play my games, record videos, and I'm happy for that because I really like doing these things. But yeah, that's where my life's been the last week. A lot of stuff in my life has been failing. Like my phone recently like acted weird. We had to like reset it. That was a whole situation. My car was acting weird. Luckily, that's nothing bad. It was just like choking. There wasn't enough oxygen in like somewhere in the engine or something. Luckily, that was just a 1, 2, 3. Didn't have to go to like a repair person or anything. It was just we had to keep it running for a little bit, and then it started like step on the gas, I mean, and then it started working again. But yeah, my life has been very hectic in terms of things failing on me, technology-wise. Right when school starts at that too, you know. Especially since I'm doing 2 online classes for school. My computer sort of dying wasn't really, you know, a cool thing to happen. But did you just say electrode? He did say electrode. Let's just keep rapping, honestly. I haven't really been paying attention. That Prinplup sprite, that was pretty cool. Yeah. He's dead though now. Alright, we're not gonna wrap this thing to death, but I just know it's probably got like... This is the one Pokemon that's gonna have like self-destruct and it's supposed to have it. Let's do Vice Grip. Alright, he's got Lovely Kiss, doesn't affect us. That puts us to sleep or confuses us, I forget. It's either Lovely Kiss or Sweet Kiss that puts us to sleep. Honestly, I just want to wrap again. I'll put it in KO range of another Vice Grip. I'd rather play it safe. We're about to get a lot of encounters, but I'd rather not lose any Pokemon. I want to have a team full of 6. I don't think we've had a team full of 6 Pokemon yet. Also, another thing to mention, I'm actually using a new mic, so that's cool. It's the mic I was using before was like headphones with the little mic coming out from the bottom, you know, that I use for gaming a lot. I got this new mic that's like for recording and stuff, and the other one worked fine, but like I noticed there was a lot of like things that I noticed that I didn't like, so I decided to get this one. It wasn't that expensive. I think it was $50, which to me isn't that expensive. I was able to afford it. And yeah, that's that. I got a new mic, so let me know how it sounds. This dude's got a Scatterbug, which we know the moveset's for. It's gonna have Bullet Punch, Defense Curl. I don't know if it'll have Ice Punch and Fire Blast, since that's what our Vivillon has, but we'll find out. Regardless, we should live any of those easily. Alright, yeah, it's got Defense Curl. So 2 more shots and this thing's dead. I didn't check how much Pokemon this guy has. Oh, that's right, I learned Flash. I forgot that our OK had Flash. Alright, we need to use another Pokemon. Stash is getting a lot of levels. What's he has? Mandibuzz. This is a okay time to use, actually, because for all I know this thing's got a flying move, a stab flying move, so let's send out Marcy and let's use we have Rock Throw or Rock Slide? I think we have Rock Throw. It's the multi-hitting move, I believe. Yeah, Rock Throw. This thing's gonna have some defense though, so okay, calm down. Okay, no, it's not multi-hitting, and we're paralyzed. That's really cool. That's a-okay. Alright, so he has a stab flying move. Ridiculous. I'm so glad. Okay, probably would have lived, but I'd rather not take any chances. And Marcy leveled up. Ooh, Psybeam. We have Confusion. What does more damage? I am gonna look it up real quick on my phone. What does more damage? Of course, this is the time my phone decides to take, you know, its good old sweet time loading. Confusion does 60, I believe, or 40. No, it should do. No, it does 50. Alright, that was close. And Psybeam does 65. And it could leave them confused, just like Confusion. So we're gonna do that. Marcy now learns Psybeam. That's cool, it learns 2 Psychic Stab moves and a randomized moveset. Alright. now that we got these trainers out of the way, we shouldn't have to deal with any trainers anymore. We're gonna go to the Pokemon. First, we're gonna go to the Pokemon Fan Club. I think this is just the Fisher Guy's place. We're gonna get an old rod because now we can fish, and those count as encounters, so we can actually fish in towns and catch those Pokemon. And being that it's randomized, it's not always gonna be a Magikarp, of course. That would suck. I don't know if it will, like, being that it randomized the Magikarp to so-and-so, I don't know if everything we catch that's supposed to be a Magikarp will be that Pokemon. If that's the case, that could be helpful if it's a good Pokemon. If not, then that's going to be annoying, but I don't think it should. I do not think it should. But I actually forgot to mention this, but when my computer did, like, freak out and everything, I lost everything, like, all my data and stuff. And I almost lost this stuff, which basically means this series would have ended right then and there. I know not a lot of people watch this, but that would have been disappointing to me just because I really like doing this, and it would have just ended there. We're gonna talk to the chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club, and we're just gonna let him run his mouth as I run my mouth. But that way we get a bicycle thingy to get a bicycle. But yeah, I almost lost all this data. I had the USB drive. I only had one, and that's what I used to have the Windows thing on. So my space was limited. And I don't even know if you're supposed to, like, put extra stuff on it. But I did anyway, because I wanted to save at least some of my YouTube stuff. I can save most of the videos and stuff, just like art and everything. Like the background for this video and stuff. And I found out I was able to actually save the ROM file of this, so I was able to save this, and I was able to continue the series, which made me a very happy boy. We're gonna buy some stuff. We can't buy Great Balls yet. Alright, well, we got a lot of money from battling. So we're gonna buy a ton of Pokeballs. We have 13, I believe. We're gonna buy 17 for an even 30. And now, if I may, we're gonna go catch some Pokemon. So we're gonna catch a lot of Pokemon this episode. We can get one right here. And let's do that first. Let's items. We obviously can't just go down to the bottom. We'll use our old rod. Alright. New encounter. It's a bite. What did we bite? What did we hook? What did we hook? Alright, a Voltorb. I don't know what this Voltorb is doing swimming around, but it's only level 5, which is annoying because we can't really damage it. But this shouldn't be that hard to catch, unless it has self-destruct. Alright. Fire Spin, it's got Fire Spin, that's pretty cool. That does residual damage, I'm pretty sure. It's like wrap and stuff. Alright. Alright, cool, we got a new, like, wrap move. I don't know if it stops us from attacking. It probably does. We're not gonna find out, because we are not touching this Voltorb. Alright, we got the Voltorb. Cool. Cool. What do we want to call him? Voltorb the fish. Is that why he was in the water? In the distant past, it was somewhat stronger than the horribly weak descendants that exist today. Do you want to give a nickname? Yes, we do. What do you want to name him? What do we want to name him? That's a good question. Let's name him... No, let's name him SD. Why am I naming him SD? Because he can learn Self-Destruct. And Self-Destruct has been a very fun move for this playthrough. Let's see what moves it has. Does it only have Fire Spin? We're obviously not going to be using it right off the bat. But, Fire Spin and Aerial Ace, that's interesting. That's a definitely interesting moveset for a Voltorb. So I'm not going to add any of these Pokemon to the template yet, just because we're obviously not going to use some of them. So the next encounter I think we'll get, let's do Diglett's Cave. Let's do Diglett's Cave. could actually go back and get those items that are back by Pewter City. But I don't feel like... a Sylveon! Okay, hold up though. Oh my god, why is this thing so high leveled? Okay, so hold up. I know we fought Sylveons before, and I know one of the evolutions has self-destruct. I think it was... what's his face? Glaceon? But it might have been Sylveon. Hopefully this thing doesn't have anything too crazy. We're gonna wrap it. We're gonna miss, of course. Rock throw. Okay, we take that. We're gonna wrap this thing to the point where we can possibly catch it, but we only have Pokeballs. This thing is level 29. But I really want the Sylveon. I want a Sylveon. But I also do not want to lose any Pokemon. Should we... This is really annoying that we have to... that it's level 29. Let's wrap it again. This is honestly the safest thing we can do. Let's speed it, which is lucky. It's gonna take a while. Let's see if the speed up button decides to work. Alright, the speed button is working now. Alright, we got an accuracy drop. I'm gonna risk it again. Alright, good. Are you kidding me? Well, in the midst of spamming that and speeding it up, we lost Stash. Woohoo! Yes, we would like to use our next Pokemon. I think it used the Ghost move. I feel like I remember it having a Ghost move, but I don't know. I don't know. Alright. If we can catch it though, honestly, I didn't like that. Let's use Psybeam. We shouldn't kill it. Unless we confuse it and it hits itself. Which I'd really rather not happen. That was a crit. Sludge. We should take that. Alright, we took it. We're poisoned, but we took it. We can continue attacking it, but I'm gonna try a Pokeball. We have to catch this now, because we just lost Stash. Yes, come on, let's go. Alright, we caught the Sylveon. It sucks that we lost Stash. Sylveon the Mushroom. It burrows to suck tree roots. The mushrooms on its back grow by drawing nutrients from the bug host. Alright, yeah, we're gonna give it a nickname. What should we nickname this? Let's nickname it Ribbons. Oh, geez, okay. By the way, previous episodes I was using a... what do you call it? Like, just my keyboard to play this game. Now I'm using my controller, so that's why I was just sort of like a little wacky right there. And there. So, we got a Sylveon, that's cool. We lost Stash, but honestly, what just popped up on my screen? Sorry about that, something random just popped up on my screen. Hopefully that didn't make any noise. If so, sorry. But let's check out what Sylveon's got. Or Ribbons. It's got Flash. A lot of Pokemon have Flash. Flash, Rock Throw, Submission, and Sludge. Interesting to say the least. Is it worth losing Stash? I don't know. Wrap was really cool, but we do now have Voltorb, which has Fire Spin, which basically is the same thing. But was it worth losing Stash? I honestly don't know. I mean, I like Alakazam. Oh, shoot, I forgot Marcy's poisoned. Thank goodness I remembered that, and I was heading to the Pokemon Center anyway. That would be terrible. Alright. Wrong button. Honestly, like if I had to pick between Sylveon and Alakazam, I'd rather have an Sylveon rather. But like, obviously, I'd rather have not had lost Stash, but it is what it is. I'm not that distraught over it, just because I'm not Alakazam's biggest fan. I like him, but I'm not his biggest fan. But I will say, the whole rap thing was pretty, like, great for a Nuzlocke, because we were able to just bully Pokemon. But Voltorb's got Fire Spin, he's fast too, so we can do some interesting things with that. He's not as fast, but hey, fast nonetheless. Maybe he'll have some more interesting moves, you know? Assuming Fire Spin does the same thing. No, it does residual damage, but whether it like prevents them from actually attacking, I don't know. So let's actually get Sylveon up on front. Sylveon we're definitely gonna use, but I still think I'm gonna not edit the template until we catch everybody, because who knows, we might find someone I'd rather use than Sylveon. Alright, we can get into a battle here, so I want to be careful. I don't want to battle anybody. This episode's all about, we did our battling for this episode. All we want to do is... Oh, a Mew! We are catching this Mew. It's level 15. Oh boy. We can't hit it at all. But we are catching this Mew. With God as my witness, we are catching this Mew. We have 26 Pokeballs. We are catching this Mew. We cannot hit it. We missed. We actually missed. Are we just gonna keep missing? Because that's gonna be cool. We need to catch this Mew. We need to catch this Mew. It's got Shadow Punch, which I'd rather not deal with. Would a Drain Punch from Marcy kill it? Would a Bullet Punch? Bullet Punch is neutral. That's from a Vivillon. Drain Punch is not very effective, but it's a higher level, and it's from a Pokemon that has rather good physical attack anyway. Oh boy. This is hard. This is hard. Stash would have been great for this, because we could just wrap it. Can we even catch the Mew? Are we missing it because we can't even catch it? Because if that's the case, that's going to be a real bummer. In fact, I'm going to look that up right now to make sure that we don't waste our time here, because if that's the case, that's a real bummer, because we basically lost our encounter for this route. Pokemon Red Mew. Pokeball misses. Probably just gotta search the Pokeball misses. That's giving me nothing. Pokemon Red. Pokeball missed. Alright, let's see what Google has to say about this. Alright. It's just luck. I just want to make sure it wasn't anything like we can't actually catch a Mew with Pokeballs, you know? So in that case... Oh boy, I want to be really careful about this. Let's actually flash it a couple times, that way we can lower its accuracy. Rock Blast, good thing I didn't send out okay, because it would have died. Alright, chill out, Mew. I want to catch this Mew so bad, I really do. I want a legendary. It's got Comet Punch. We're just gonna flash 6 times, that way when we switch out, we can dodge something maybe. And that Pokemon we'll be switching out to is most likely going to be Marcy. One more time and that should be 6. And let's just try another Pokeball. Why not? Let's try another Pokeball. I wish we had some status moves, so we could at least do that. Alright, we're gonna have to switch. See, I don't know if a Drain Punch will kill it or something. I wish we had... We can be a little risky right now. We can be very risky right now and send out Voltorb and try Fire Spinning it. That would be super risky. It does have -6 accuracy. Okay. So hear me out. I'm gonna risk it. You see, I want to use a Voltorb, I really do. But if it means catching a Mew, then it's worth the risk. Because Mew will be able to learn every TM we get. I forgot Shadow Punch doesn't miss. Alright, well. I'm so bad. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. I forgot Shadow Punch doesn't miss. I feel like a fool. I feel like a darn fool. I'm so bad at this game. We're gonna try Drain Punch. It's non-stab, it resists. Please do not kill. Alright. Well then, that's great to know. Oh my gosh, I feel like such an idiot. Oh, I feel like such an idiot. I feel like such a fool. I just threw away a Pokemon. Hey, I guess I don't have to take the time to grind it because it was only at level okay, I was about to say, Marcy, calm down. We don't want to kill this. I don't want to risk another crit, honestly, so I am just going to start throwing Pokeballs. But, hey, now I don't have to worry about getting it to level 20 and grinding it. Alright, we caught the Mew. I'm happy. Knowing that Drain Punch did not kill, I'm sort of upset that we lost Voltorb. Mew the Goldfish. In the autumn spawning season, they can be seen swimming powerfully up rivers and creeks. What do we want to name it? What do we want to name it? What do we want to name a Mew? I sort of don't want to name it, I just don't want to keep it Mew, but we are. Let's actually name it. I don't know what to name it. Sure, that. Let's name it that. Just 3 question marks. Why not? Alright, we already know Mew's moveset, but let's just go into it anyway. To question mark. I don't know why I just named it that. I could think of something. Shadow Punch, Rock Blast, and Comet Punch. We already knew that. So, was it worth killing a Voltorb over? Yes? Question mark? I really don't know. Honestly... Okay, well... Stash for Sylveon, was that worth it? Yes, maybe. I don't know. I'd rather have had Stash, but since we got a Sylveon, I'm not that upset. Voltorb for Mew, I wouldn't be upset. I'd be fine with sacrificing a Voltorb for a Mew. What I am upset about, though, is the fact that we didn't need to lose him. And the fact that we lost him was just because I'm stupid. And I forgot Shadow Punch is 100% accurate. We're actually going to get Marcy up in the front. He looks like our best bet for catching Pokemon, so I might as well get rid of Voltorb right now. So that's sad. So, looks like this won't be an episode just of encounters, it'll also be an episode of death. One of a long friend that we had from the beginning, and another from one that we literally had just caught. I'm sorry, SD. I am so sorry. Oh well, I'm not the biggest fan of Voltorb and Electrode. I like them, don't get me wrong, they're cool Pokemon, but They're just big Pokeballs with mouths. Who wants a Pokeball on their team? Alright, so we got Diglett's Cave, we got that place, we got this place. There might be a place further on, we might be able to fish where Snorlax is, but let's save that because I don't know if we can. I don't want to risk running into a trainer. If we can, we'll get it when we do that. Let's get this encounter. Who's it gonna be? Yay! A Poliwag! This makes me happy, because I like Poliwag. What do we want to use on it? I was about to say resist rock, but it's not fighting yet. Here's the question though. This ROM, it works with if you like Pokemon that need to be traded to be evolved, don't need to be. You could just level them up, or just try throwing Pokeballs at it. I don't want to risk anything. It's not a Mew, so it shouldn't be that bad. But Pokemon that need to be traded to evolve, such as like what's his face? Let's use Kadabra for example, since we just lost him, or Alakazam. They, instead of having to be traded, they'll level up at a certain level. I don't know if that applies for Politoed though. I think it said that it only applies for like Gen 1 Pokemon, but if it applies for Politoed, I will definitely take a Politoed over a Poliwrath. I love Poliwrath, but I'd rather have Politoed. So we got Poliwag the Coconut. Legend has it that on rare occasions, one of its heads will drop off, continue on as an Execute. Really, I didn't know that about Poliwag. I didn't know it had multiple heads. So let's name him. Let's name him... What do you want to name him? Jeez. My stupid cursor is freaking out. Let's name him Todd with 2 D's. Because he'll turn into a toad. Get it? I'm funny. Alright. Excuse me, sir. Alright, never mind. Let's see what else we could have gotten. Ooh, we could have gotten a Pawniard. That would have been cool, but honestly, I like Poliwag more. Oh, we didn't see what he's got. We didn't see what Poliwag's movesets are. Let's do that right now. Good old Todd stats. Strength, Roar, and Wing Attack. Roar can actually come in sort of nice. You know, maybe we'll... I don't know. It could help in certain situations if we don't want to fight a Pokemon and just get it out of there. So Roar can help. Actually, I'm going to open up my map to just see what route we're on. Route 6. So I want to make sure it's not the same as the one patch of grass that's near the... what's it called? Daycare. Because if it's not, then we get a new encounter. If it is, then no new encounter. Alright, speed up button is still working. I don't know why it was acting. It was like, when I would press it, it would like, make it as if I wasn't in the emulator anymore. So is it still Route 6? No, it's Route 5, so we get another encounter. That is cool. Cool, cool, cool. Who's it gonna be? Actually, let's go to the bottom grass, that way we can just catch it and not deal with any more grass. Alright. Alright, a Venomoth. We can have two, but well, technically a butterfly and a moth. Alright. We can Drain Punch this and not do any damage to it. Because it's bug and poison. That was a crit too. That was a crit. Actually, if this thing has a bug move, that would be really bad. I don't want to risk that, so we are actually going to send out... What moves do you have again? It's got a fighting move. And it's got a poison move, so we could poison it too. I forget, can poison types get poisoned in Gen 1? Well, if it gets poisoned, we'll answer that question. Sylveon Sprite from this looks really weird. So we're binded, so we actually can't. Let's just try throwing a Pokeball right now. Maybe. Oh, well, what did I just Don't want to use an antidote. Let's just maybe try catching it right now. Alright, now we're gonna have to do something. We're sort of in the state of bind, so we can't really do anything anyway. Except wait. Alright. Let's use submission. It resists it. Alright. Rock Tomb. This thing's got bind, Rock Tomb. Did it use something else? Yeah, it did use something else. Did it use something else? Stomp, that's what it used. Alright. We flinched. Cool. Yeah, this thing is fast. Oh, it just used Rock Tomb, that's right. Alright, this is actually annoying. Let's try throwing a Pokeball now so we can get out of this battle. Please, just end this. Alright, it's gonna have to do it this way. Because now that we're slower, it can have its way with us. Like that. Now I know how it feels, using Stash this whole time. Alright. Alright, Venomoth, we get it. We get it. You're cool. You're doing what we're doing. It's got Gust too. That's cool. Alright, let's try a Pokeball now. Because I don't want to accidentally crit. Odds are we won't crit. But you never know. You never know. We're just going to spam Pokeballs now. Oh, what just happened there? Alright, Venomoth. If you cannot do this, that'd be great. We're gonna use another submission. I'll risk the crit. Okay, it's unlikely, especially since we're really slow. Alright. And we are actually going to switch out. We have Gust. It didn't have any bug moves. Gust, Rock, Throw, Bind, and Gust, Rock, Throw, Bind, and Stomp. So we can just switch out. Marcy shouldn't be at any risk. How much is this gonna do? Alright, yeah, we're not at any risk at all. Because I don't want him to accidentally crit. Not accidentally, but get a crit. Alright, we got Venomoth. That's cool. What do we want to name this? Venomoth the question mark. No entry. If only that was Mew's entry, that would have been pretty funny. What do we want to name Venomoth? Let's name him... I don't know. Moth Boy. I don't know. I'm running out of nickname ideas. Usually I'm good with nicknames for Pokemon that I want to make. But when it's a random Pokemon like this, I don't know. Moth Boy. Sure, let's go. I'm sorry, I assumed it's gender. Oh no. Oh yeah, we got Moth Boy now. We already know its moveset. We don't need to look at it. That's right, I have a speed up button. Alright, so we're gonna get our next encounter. Which is actually... we can go there, but let's heal up first, just in case. Not that way, trainer. Let's get to the Pokemon Center, and we'll do the... let's do this town's encounter, and then we'll do the encounter to the right. Actually, no, we can't, because there's a tree block area. So we're actually at our last encounter, which means we're almost done with this episode. We're gonna catch this last Pokemon, and which will actually make us have 7 Pokemon in total. We could have had, you know, 9 Pokemon in total if I hadn't lost Stash and if I was smart and didn't just sacrifice Voltorb. Actually, I don't think we can use... Alright, no, I was mistaken. We can't surf. Or, not surf, but fish. Alright. In that case, let's just get our bicycle and call that an episode. This has been going on for like 40 minutes, so that's a good time to stop. Okay, this controller is pretty annoying that it's just like messing up and all that. No, I don't want to talk to you again. Oh, we gotta make room for it. Okay, good thing I talked to him again, or else I would have noticed that. Mart. It's down here. Yeah, let's just sell something real quick. Something we do not need. No, not buy. I want the opposite. Sell. Let's sell our town map. Oh, we can actually maybe. Oh, I think there's a tree in the way. I don't know. I forget. Oh yeah, we don't need max revives and a Nuzlocke. All right, let's go get our bike, and we will call that an episode. So yeah, I guess we got our full team right here. We don't have to worry about which Pokemon we're gonna use or not. We got our full team right here. If we still had Stash and Voltorb though, I maybe would have kept Stash on the team. Probably not have Venomoth because it seems like he's the weakest. Not the weakest, but I don't know. Just out of the ones we got, he's the less likely I would have used just based on preference. But we lost Stash this episode, and we lost Voltorb, which we known him for like what, 3 minutes. I would have liked to keep the Voltorb because that would have been cool, a nice fast Pokemon with Fire Spin and other like rap sort of gimmick. But unfortunately, I was too stupid and forgot that Shadow Punch is 100% accurate, so that's my fault with Voltorb. Stash, there was nothing we can do there. Someone was going to die in that battle because it was so high leveled. I wish it wasn't honestly, if it actually, I wish he didn't die, but between the 3 that we had, I would have liked him to stay. That's not including Voltorb. Even including Voltorb, if I had to pick between the 4 of us, I'd rather the one that I would want the least would be Stash, just because, I don't know. Again, I wish I didn't lose him, but we did. But we got a new team, so that's cool. We lost 2 Pokemon. Well, we lost 1 Pokemon. We gained, what was that, 4? And we lost 1 of them, so. We gained 3 new Pokemon. We gained question mark Lemieux. With Shadow Punch, Rock Throw, and Comet Punch was that? I don't know, I'm not gonna go back to check. We got Todd the Poliwag with Strength, Roar, and Wing Attack. And we got Moth Boy, the Venomoth, rocking the Bind, Stomp, Rock Tomb, and Gust. He actually now that I'm looking at it, he might be pretty useful with that Rock Tomb, getting those speed drops. So yeah, so we finally got a full team. We finally got a full team in this playthrough. We haven't had a full team at all. I'm super happy that we caught a Poliwag because I love Poliwag. If we can evolve it into Politoed, that's gonna be sick. If not, we got those Water Stones, so we can evolve it into Poliwrath when we want. Granted, we will stop learning moves, so that might not be for a while. But we also got a Mew, which is pretty awesome. I'm super happy we got that. And yeah, I don't know if there's any spots that I'm missing. I don't think I am, but after I finish this episode, maybe I'll double check. And if it is, we will get those at the next episode. But this has been going on for a while. Thank you guys for watching. I am very happy to be recording videos again after a week of not being able to do anything due to the computer issues I mentioned earlier. But I am happy to be back, and I really do enjoy making these videos. Spending a week not doing them really put it in perspective as to how much I like making them. And even if it's just like 10 people watching this video, like it could be 1 person watching them and it'd still be worth it. It's fun doing these, and I guess it's a good thing that my computer broke because it gave me a new respect for doing this. It made me realize that I really do like this. So even if you're just 1 person watching this video, thank you so much for watching it. It means a lot for someone to even think about watching this, and that's that. So yeah, I'll end this episode here, and thank you guys for watching. It's good to be back. I'm glad I got to save this little series from ending, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.